YouTube is, on Facebook is.
Welcome, Facebook.
All right.
It's Wednesday, our favorite day of the week.
Ooh, come on, Rich.
Every
Listen,
Wednesday, 12 p.m.
This month has been epic.
Right.
I mean, wow. I mean, the holidays are upon us.
The amount of people that have joined the Waterbox family is well beyond our expectations.
Huge. Huge. I mean, it's really, really, really crazy, guys. I mean, it's exciting. There's so many people, guys, coming into the Waterbox family. We're going to need a bigger table for all of us to sit at when we have dinner, because I'm telling you.
Come Christmas dinner, we're going to need a bigger table, huh?
Yeah, it's going to get huge. But we're asking everybody to share the stream today, comment.
Yes.
We're going to be maybe giving away something, right? If they
so we encourage everyone during the stream to ask questions, interact, and we're going to pick a question that we like the best, and we're going to give away a free t-shirt for that.
Perfect. Love
Whatever size you want, free
Love
t-shirt, Waterbox t-shirt. So
Listen.
ask questions. Today we're jumping back into the
dream build.
230-gallon dream build. So,
Dude, this tank is
and the lighting specifically.
Come on, man. We're going to show you some features that this thing can do, and I'm telling you, it's awesome.
Right.
I mean, it's second to literally putting the sun above your tank, and I mean, you're as close to the sun as possible.
Right.
I mean, this thing is bright.
So a 6-foot tank. We're using the new Plus edition that we just released on Blue Friday. This bad boy has 4 Hydra 26 HDs on it. More than enough power to keep any coral, to grow any coral.
I don't think there is one coral
A
you
to
cannot
Z.
grow with these lights. I mean, it's really, even if you have a fish-only system, man, you can even, the colors of the fish start popping regarding different colors. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like,
Right.
Really,
Exactly. That's such a good point, because even if you do have a fish system, these lights are perfect.
Correct.
And they're priced accordingly too.
Yeah.
They look great over the tank. The arms, I mean, just everything, the lines work perfectly. So the Plus edition is the way to go, especially if you need lighting for your tank. I don't see any reason not to go with the Plus edition. With no matter what kind of aquarium you're keeping.
Yeah, and we make a Plus edition for every tank from 10 gallons and up. You know what I mean? So regardless, you don't have to have this 6-foot, monster in order to have this Plus edition. All of the sizes.
Right, all the way from 10 gallon.
From 10 gallon
right?
all the way up.
All the way 10 gallon, all the way up to our 230-gallon system. And our smaller tanks have the prime units.
Correct. Yeah. So we've actually paired up with AquaIllumination for them to determine what is the best light for that size dimension. And we had their input to make sure that we were nailing it just perfect.
Terry says her AI prime for her cube is getting delivered today.
Oh, dude, it is so easy to hook up this light. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, it's so easy. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. But are we ready to start the show?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's roll the intro.
Come on now, let's go.
Welcome back. I'm sharing the stream.
Come on,
as
man.
you guys should too.
Chug some aminos real fast. We're gonna fire this puppy up, man. I'm telling you, we gotta
Let's
get
get some energy, guys. Just because I'm been under the weather, as you can tell from my voice, it doesn't matter.
Come on.
We're talking about the Plus Edition 230-gallon dream build today.
Unbelievable, the Plus Edition, guys. And I'm telling you, the value is there. There's no doubt that if you are buying an aquarium, you need some lights.
Right.
You gotta light up the tank. So why not use what we have chosen to do this?
Right, and most importantly today, when we're talking about the dream build, this is a 230-gallon tank. It's 6 feet long. When you have a tank of this size, you need to make sure it's lit appropriately.
Of course.
And Waterbox already did that homework for you. We partnered with one of the leading lighting manufacturers in the world that's made in the United States. They're just not any lighting company that just came on the market. They've been doing this for over a decade. They know what they're doing. They got the infrastructure. They got the customer service.
Yeah, they do that. But they have the Android platform. They got the Apple platform. I mean, it's a tremendous product, made in the USA.
Right.
I mean, it's an American company. I mean, this is, I mean, come
Right. So let's go through some of the things that, a couple of the things that I really like about the Hydra 26 that's included on our Plus edition on the larger tanks is in regards to the power. So there's 7 channels of LEDs, 7 different colors.
Right.
Each color is independently controllable. So there's 26 LEDs per the Hydra 26. So there's 26 LEDs. And what's cool is when you're not using every channel's full power, it's dynamically sending that power into the channel that is being used.
Correct. So you can actually technically overdrive
Right.
one of the channels.
Right. So if you don't use greens or if you don't use UV, which I don't a lot,
Right.
it's going to send that power into your blues or your whites. So it's going to do all that dynamically.
So you can overdrive the blues if you wanted to with this light.
And that's all controlled through their My AI app, which I already posted the link to the My AI app download, which is for iOS and Android in the comments.
Awesome, awesome. We also shot a video, Rich, of us assembling the lights on the Dream build, which we should probably start showing.
Yeah, so we'll start rolling that now, and we encourage you to ask questions during this video because we're going to go through the whole setup process, starting with the mounting and everything like that. So what you see there is the HMS mounting arm, and these are what are included with the Plus Edition kits, and we give the appropriate amount of arms for how many lights.
Correct. Yeah, and I mean people also don't look. I'm going to dive into a little bit on the arms itself. I mean, these arms are designed also for cord management. You know what I mean? Where the cords will fit into them. They're aesthetically very kind of modern looking. They go with the rimless tank look.
Yeah, they hide the cords, and that's one of the hardest problems when lighting or mounting a lot of these lights is cord management. Well, you don't see them at all with these because they run through this channel that you're going to be showing here that completely hides that cord.
Yeah. So basically, the first step when we pulled everything out, we've got the bars there. We're literally just there's a channel right down the middle. You go ahead and hide the cord right down in that channel. Real easy, and then we'll hook it up to the second one. And we'll leave a little space in between the two so that when we go to bend and put the two together, you'll notice the cord doesn't get.
Yeah, and the nice thing about this, Dean, is with this particular mounting system, it's really clean, it's really easy to put together, and there's only about like 4 main components. It's the 2 brackets, the arm that holds those 2 brackets together, and then the mount here, which you're installing now that connects to the light.
Correct.
We put all 4 of these together and had them on the tank in probably 30 minutes.
Yeah, I was gonna say about 30 minutes.
Once you put the first one together, you can roll through the next ones real easy.
It goes really, really fast. So what also, we don't mention is that these arms are also, I mean, if for any weird reason you want to add more lights, this arm can handle it. You can actually slide another bracket on there if you wanted to ever upgrade.
Right.
So
exactly. So if your tank is growing in and things like that, and your arms, you want to add more lighting, you can definitely do that real easily. So if your corals are growing out like crazy and you want to slide your lights down and just put another one right in the middle, it's real easy to do that.
Easy to do. So the arm does accommodate both. Now also you'll see there's a corner bracket that I put in there.
Yep.
And that's what's kind of giving the support for the cantilever portion that goes up and over the tank. There you can see it.
Right.
Really, really clean.
But one thing I want to note here, Dean, is this mounting system is designed to be adjustable. So with our system, what I like about it is this can be adjusted up and down. You can make it higher on the tank or whatever. But we matched this system perfectly to the water boxes where you just keep them at the max height.
It's perfect.
And it has the perfect amount of spread for every tank in the lineup.
Correct.
And it aesthetically looks the best because it's about 12 inches above the tank, which gives you plenty of clearance to do your maintenance, things like that.
Yeah.
Once again, I've said it before. It's kind of like it was meant to be. It's really easy to set up.
Yeah, you can see how I'm sliding the brackets on. That's the part that actually clips onto the tank itself.
Yep.
And these are designed to also take the thickness of the glass because we got 3/4 inch Starfire glass on this Pro. So you can easily, we just adjust that knob there to accommodate.
And they have you'll see there, right there at the end of that screw is a protective, almost like nylon bumper to protect the glass from being scratched and things like that.
Exactly.
Really, I can't stress how easy it was to set these up, how clean they look, and the value that's built into this Plus Edition bundle.
It's tremendous. I mean, it's absolutely tremendous. I mean, we've sold a lot of these guys. I know, people say, "Oh, I'm not sure." Trust me. I mean, people that are using these love them.
Yeah. So
They absolutely love
especially if you're starting a reef tank, you're gonna have to buy lighting no matter what.
Correct.
So unless you plan on buying it down the road, there's no reason not to just go with the Plus Edition right off the bat, because you're going to need that lighting no matter what. And we've already done the homework for you with a company that's been around for over a decade, that has the infrastructure and the customer service, and that we've really vetted and worked with for a long time.
Absolutely. You can see, I'm tightening down the first light here on the tank. It's a nice spread. These lights also, they do, I think, about a 2-foot spread.
Right.
On the angle of them.
Yeah, about a 2x2, right?
2x2, and it's perfect. I mean, it's centered right over the tank, front to back, left to right. I mean, it's really.
One of the things I wanted to note too, Dean, was when we're setting this up, you see we have all of them on there now.
Look at that.
We didn't get all scientific with measuring the distance between each light. No. It was as easy as eyeballing it off the bat, and then I stood back and I said, hey, move this one just a little bit this way and this way.
Exactly.
You're good to go. It doesn't have to be an exact science. And being that there's an even amount of lights, that's what makes it real easy. And here you can see we've actually hooked it up to the programming. We're all lit up, ready to go. Looks super clean.
Yeah.
And sitting in front of that tank in the chairs at nighttime with the lights going
come on now.
Yeah, talk about relaxation.
Love that. So, yeah, I mean, and we...
Here you actually, we're running through, if you can jump back in there. This is the LED channel. So I'm turning on each LED channel independently, so you can see all the different channels that are available to go through. Should go through 7 of them.
Right. But also, you make one, as I call it, as the parent, and the other ones are the child.
Yep.
So all the lights are connected.
Yep. So the one probably on the far left is the one that's telling the others what to do.
Correct. You can see like it went from green to red, and it's kind of running through each channel to show.
Yeah, this is for demonstration purposes. You would then tell it what color temperature you want, whether it's a 10,000 K or a 20K or 15K or so on and so forth.
Yeah, it looks really, really nice. So you can see, and you can also adjust the intensity. And also, these things have built-in timers as well, so you can set a full schedule, throughout the week, and it can change. And there's also guys that have had huge success with these lights. When you go on AquaIllumination.com, they have
the signature series.
The signature cards where you're like, hey, I can see what David Saxby is running in his tank right now.
And you actually download that program, I believe, and you can plug their programming right into your lights, so you're using the exact. Yeah, you're mimicking that lighting, that photo period that someone that's highly successful is using. Yes. Obviously, that's not going to guarantee that your tank's going to look like that. There's a lot of other factors that go into that, but you're going to get that lighting period really easily set up in your system.
Yeah, I love that. We need a couple shout outs, I'm sure. Also, guys, comment, ask us some questions. The best question today, we're going to get you a free shirt.
Daniel says he measured the distance between his light. Daniel, you're more detailed than I. Let's see. Daniel says, what do you mean the Plus Edition? The Plus Edition basically is our system. It's a great question because Waterbox gets you 80% of the way with our tank, our cabinet, our plumbing system, and our sump. Right. Now we've gotten you to 90 by giving you the lighting. Beyond this lighting with the Plus Edition, what you need to decide is what skimmer I'm using, whether you're using a media reactor.
A return pump. Skimmer and return pump.
Really, and then if you want any additional flow inside the tank, like a Nero or something like that.
Of course. Yeah, so we're getting you really close to having a full, complete system. The water box comes with the tank, the stand, the sump, the plumbing. Now you throw the lights and the mounts.
Joshua says, are they cat proof? My cat can't help but climb on them. They are not cat proof. Your cat will fall in the tank. Probably not really enjoy his day very much.
Yeah, but listen, he can then have a catfish.
Yeah.
Oh, come on now. Put a catfish in your tank. Come on. Tip your waitress, everybody. Come on. Be here all week. All right.
Trying to run through some of these questions. There are a lot of comments in here. Let's see. Shout out to Brandon Evans in here with us. Alex. Alex says if the best way he found out to measure the lights is to do it in millimeters, especially if you're doing a cover around the light. So if you're getting one of those custom covers. Santa's kind of in my way of looking at these comments here. My wife just joined us. Hello, Angie.
Come on now.
Let's see. Brian says simple, effective, and clean, great looking. He's definitely interested.
Wow. Dude, Brian, I'm telling you, now's the time. Listen, you got to get in on this stuff, man. You got to go visit your local retailer. You got to go on waterboxaquariums.com, some of our other online partners. These things are flying out, especially for the holidays. I mean, people want a gift to give their loved one or themselves. Come on, man. Treat yourself. Treat yourself, man. It's something nice, like a water box.
So again, you know, when you buy this Plus edition, you're getting the lights themselves. We've decided how many lights you would need, and those also include the mounting arms. So
yeah, for
simplifies the process. We've gotten you one step further to a complete system. You can't go wrong with it.
Can't go wrong. Do you guys? I don't know if you guys want to see. I can take them over and show them the lights on the app. If you want to check it out. Well, actually, there you go.
Yeah.
So on
you
my
actually
phone,
pulled up the My AI app on your phone, right?
Yeah, that's another thing. It's a free download. You can go to the App Store, right? And it's my
yeah.
AI.
Just search My AI.
Yeah.
On MYAI.
Yeah. So you can see just like that on my phone. I was able to adjust the intensity of the lights. It's very
Color,
responsive.
temperature.
You know, if I want to change the color, it very, very reactive.
Now you're actually doing this through the cloud. So what this is doing is these lights are hooked up to our Wi-Fi network in the building, and then that app is then accessing that remotely.
Correct. Like if I say, hey, I want to turn on the reds, you know, I can do that, and now the red spectrum comes up through the through.
Evan says he wants to show us how the app on the phone works so easily. So we wanted to be able to show it to you on screen. We haven't quite gotten there yet, but he is showing you here how he's adjusting it.
And it has a very simple controls on the bottom. There's a main dashboard when you first log in, and then on the bottom it says control, and they have an automatic mode or a manual. And when you're in auto mode, it actually shows you the hours of the day.
Yeah, it's like
it shows you like a graph. So you can say, oh, hey, I want to start my sunrise here. I want to do my sunset here. It ramps up for an hour. You can even the devices. It shows you how many devices are connected. Here we've got the 4 devices. Also has effects: lunar, weather, acclimation. So if you're going to be acclimating corals, you can put in an acclimation mode so that the lights adjust accordingly. Very, very cool settings on this thing. It does so much. Really, really nice. But it's very, very responsive, guys. You can see how it easily just turns.
Yeah, it's real.
It tells you the power consumption on there. So it's like, it tells me I'm running 23 watts right now. And it even has I don't know if you can't see it, but it's like a color wheel. So you can just kind of move the color wheel. Yeah,
because a lot of people have like a particular preference of what kind of color spectrum they want to see. Well, mostly the corals don't care as much. They'll grow more under like a lower Kelvin, like a 10K. They'll grow less under a 20K, but some people just have a preference. For me, I've always liked the bluer color. So I would run my tank at like a 15 or 20K, just because I think it looks better. The corals pop more. And this allows you to do that real easy.
Real simple. So, I mean, you can really just drill in and kind of, change even the UV spectrum. That's another thing that, very, very important. The UV color for the corals and stuff as well. Right. But you can tell, man, I'm just playing with this thing. It's adjusting very easily.
One of the unique things, too, Dean, that I personally love about the Hydra 26 is the color blending. I think it has one of the best color blending lenses on the market, and you also don't get a lot of disco ball effect at the bottom of the tank.
Correct.
So it looks more like a T5/halide than a lot of the other LEDs on the market that give you this like disco ball. It's kind of hard on the eyes.
Yeah, it's a very nice smooth color. You know what I mean? When you look at the sand on the bottom there, it's just very smooth.
Yep. Very appealing.
Not harsh. Yeah, not harsh in any way.
Yep.
And it just looks hot, man. Look at the way the rimless tank with the modern mounts. I mean, that is really nice looking. I mean, come on, guys. I mean, what else do you want?
So Brandon says there's a huge following with these lights, which is fantastic. And he says go on Google and search AI 26 settings, and there's all sorts of presets that you can just download there by doing that search.
Very cool.
So.
What? Wow. So, yeah, man, this thing is, and once again, guys, you're looking at a 6-foot Pro 230, so it's our 230.6 Plus edition. We also have the Marco rock bundle in there as well.
Relatively new tank,
yeah.
so there's not a lot of coral going on there.
Nope.
We're taking our time with it. We're not trying to introduce things too fast. We're taking you from A to Z through this build. We're on the lighting, so we're talking about lighting a large reef tank. If you have questions, post them below.
We got mango in there.
Yeah, mango, the Naso tang, blonde Naso tang.
Blonde Naso tang. Rich has had that fish for a long time.
I've had
guys.
that
You see
fish for
one?
over a decade.
Yeah,
I have
so
a
he's-
few fish that have followed me through the years.
Yeah.
I guess maybe I get attached to them, kind of like a dog or a
Oh, of
cat.
course,
You don't
yeah.
want to get rid of them.
Yeah,
So
it's really great.
she has lived in a lot of different aquariums.
Yeah,
She's lived in an 8-foot tank, a 6-foot.
yeah.
When we switched buildings, she lived in a
quarantine, yeah.
4-foot for a little while.
Yeah.
She was a little small for her, but now she's in the big boy 230.6.
Yeah, that's awesome, guys. So if you have any questions, comments, definitely, man, we're here for you. But once again, we're talking about the Plus Edition. Man, the value is there. I mean,
Yeah, so these Plus editions are available from waterboxaquariums.com, saltwateraquarium.com. Your local retailer has access to these as well. So definitely go check them out. The value is tremendous that's built into them. And we're making reef keeping simple.
of course, of course. And then also, guys, you got to stay with us because every week we're going to be doing another segment on this build, right? I mean, this build is going on. People have questions. They want to know, hey, how did you do this? How did you do it? We're going to walk you all the way through it. So if you have any questions, comments, ask us what you want to see as we keep filming.
Yep.
I think it'd be really great.
We got a ways to go with this build. Even though all the equipment is set up on it, we still got a lot of steps to show you.
Yeah.
We got a lot of livestock to get in there, and a lot of teaching you guys how to be successful with reef aquariums.
Yeah, this tank's going to be awesome. When it's finished, the showpiece.
Well, I think we're ready to wrap up. So, again, thank you guys for joining us this week. We're live every Wednesday at 12 p.m. Make sure to visit that URL there at the bottom of the screen, and we'll catch you next Wednesday at 12 p.m.
Appreciate it, guys. See you tomorrow. Thanks.